We appear we appear to be live. Let's go. Now, hello everybody. My man, he knows how to belt them out, does he not? You see those words, the meaning, it's insane. It's insane. There's nobody quite like that man. I don't care what anybody says. This this we cannot debate. That man loved his country. He loved New Jersey, but he loved his country more than anything else. So God bless America. Happy birthday. It is our day to celebrate a little bit all the freedoms that we do have. We are very fortunate. People do not realize how fortunate we really are. So rock the red, white, and blue today. All right. Shh. I gotta have a little cough. Ah, happy anniversary. The world not the same, but we still have his music. Yes, you will not, Dean. That is correct. That is correct. But the message, the America message, it's insane. Where's my glasses? The America message, it's insane, right? So we have the freedoms. We have the freedoms to speak our mind, to debate, to have different opinions, and to just be who and what we want to be. The opportunities are endless. They are here. If you want to grab them, grab them. You cannot say the opportunities are not here because I've seen many immigrants from many different countries come here and make it. And you got Americans sometimes, spoiled brats saying, yeah, ooh, poor me. No, fuck that. Put your big girl panties on and grab what this country has to offer. That's it. We built this country. Keep on building. Modeling and like getting gray. Oof, I'm not on. I'm getting silver. This coffee is wonderful. That's the Tim Hortons Colombian blend. Watch out. Settle in. Okay. Debate. Debate. The drama. The drama. Why is there so much drama right here over this shit? Why? Who the fuck cares what you call it? Who cares? What's the difference? Call it what the fuck you want. And listen, hey, if you don't like the couple of minutes of a song that I do in the beginning, what can I tell you? And if you don't like my language, what can I tell you? This is a grown and sexy show. I'm not trying to be sensitive with anybody. I'm not trying to skate around the lines. I'm trying to be this guy who I am. So in general conversation, I curse. What can I do? This is me. You want real? I'll give you real. You want fake? Go somewhere else. I'm not going to give you fake. If curse comes out, it's not in a mean way. I'm not calling someone a motherfucker. I curse. I curse. What the fuck? I curse. God bless 30 years of marriage. That's a beautiful thing. I made it to 20 and then boom. I was like, what is that? Felix Unger? Oscar? Who am I? Felix and Oscar? Who am I don't know. Who are they? Who is it? Thing do Felix Oscar? What? Who am I? Which one? My sinuses. Which one is that? Felix or Oscar? 30 years modeling. I hear you. I hear you. Well, God bless you. God bless you. Some people go, okay, well, here's my issue. The biggest debate right now is still, I'm feeling, oh, you're Oscar? You're Oscar, right? Dindy, are you Oscar and I'm Felix? Yeah, the odd couple. There you go. There you go, Gerard. I'm drinking out of the red today because it's America, but close by is the Jag-Off mug. All right? And the Jag-Off mug is close by because these Jagoffs, they need to debate this garbage, right? So I love my Jag-Off mug. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. The drama over this fucking bullshit. Oh, you're Oscar. Okay. Can you imagine us living together? Dude? Can you imagine where's ALV? We're gonna have to draw up papers. Where's ALV? ALV, we're gonna need papers drawn up. I don't know how she puts up with it. He says to me yesterday, I don't know how she puts up with you. And I say to him, I don't know how. Let me put my chapstick on. Drawers my man. All right, so the debate, the drama. Who gives a fuck what you call it? Who cares what your opinion is? Gravy or sauce? Who gives a fuck as long as it tastes good? Why do people have to have debate like they argue over this shit like real jagoffs? Gravy, if you like it. Sauce, if you like it. Just don't forget the ricotta, all right? Just don't forget the pot cheese, and everything is good. A little pot cheese, a little bread. Let me pour a little more coffee. I mean, what's the problem with the gravy sauce? It aggravates people. Well, we are in a country where we can debate. We can have a difference of opinions. We can agree or disagree. We can do it respectfully. And there you go. Debating is a key to the freedoms of the U.S., right? This is gravy, sauce, politics, all of these things. All of these things can be debated, but there should not be drama over it. You know what? Let's ask the Googles. Let's ask the Googles. How do you say it? Let's ask the Googles. Uh, is it called spaghetti sauce or gravy?
According to South Lindale Liquors, linguistically speaking, sauce is probably a more accurate term, as it comes from the Italian word salsa, which means topping. Some Italians will tell you that gravy was a term that their grandmother used for Sunday sauce because it is what they served at big family gatherings after Mass.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. The Googles just told me. Yeah, sure. And there's some already here that do that though down there. But down there, there's some already here that do it. Not just the ones that come here. There's some that are here. What? Everybody down there on 9th Street? Everybody down there on 9th Street with a bottle of wine in a brown bag? They're Americans. If it has meat, it's gravy. Yeah. Andrea, buongiorno. How are you? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Where have you? Well, where have I been? Where have I been? Yeah, call it what you want. But there's no right or wrong. You do whatever you like. Because Newark's not Italians. We are American. We're not Italian. We are American, not Italian. Italians don't even know what gravy is. So imported Italians don't know what gravy is. We're American. We Americanize the gravy. That's all it is. As long as it tastes good, right? And you have garlic in it and a little basil, you're good. Can't go wrong. There you go. Gravy, yeah. Yeah, gravy. Gravy. Hello there, Gianni. How is Gianni Catalano doing this morning? Not sure if you heard the beginning of the show. But that's it. We're talking about drama, debates. What people yes, I'm telling Yep, yep, absolutely. Down there, yep, absolutely. So there you go. That's it. What else you got going on? Beautiful weather all weekend. Incredible weather. Incredible weather. Yep. Really, really. I don't know if you guys are dealing with immigrants. Do any of you guys know what's going on with immigrants? I deal with immigrants firsthand every day. And if it wasn't for them, you would have no products. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. But if it wasn't for some, not all, not all Italians are in the mafia, right? Right? Not all immigrants are bad. If I didn't have immigrants, you guys would not be getting medical products. It's immigrants. Before it was the Italian, before it was the Italians, right? Discriminated against. Of course, absolutely. Yeah. Well, they're douchebags. We had Italian illegal aliens also, right? I know many people that came over illegally, but for the most part, of course. But if it wasn't for immigrants, we would have none of our products. And don't get it twisted, we would have nothing. You would not get your products. Believe me, I work with them every day. I manage. I manage a $50 million production floor. So yeah, yep, yes, absolutely, Don. Yes, it's a huge invasion. So were we. We were a huge invasion. Yeah, yeah. If I could read the book, I would read it. I got the book right near me, so I want to do it. I did the first chapter a little bit. I read it a little bit. See how this is a nice debate because we can do that in America. We can do that on YouTube. God bless America. We're able to have this little conversation. We are able to have a nice little conversation, and that's what we do. It's very nice. Yeah, yeah. Joe Giudice, was never a citizen. He got deported. He got deported. So hey, he shouldn't have got deported. That's another story. Yeah, yeah. Well, they built everything, Gerard. Sure, absolutely. Patty Daly. Yeah, some did, some didn't. Yeah. Oh, German. Oh, interesting. Oh, then Irish and then Italians. Who was the most discriminated against? The Italians. I don't know. My kids are American. They work. It's not all. It's not all. Joe's all right. Joe Giudice is all right, man. Hey, listen. I know his mother. I know his family. I hung out with him a little bit before he went away. We were at a meatball contest. He made homemade wine. Teresa's father made the meatballs, and it was good. It was good. But then again, meatballs. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. You want Andre? Are you considering still? Yeah. Interesting. Good. 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 Yep. Yep. So the biggest debate is gravy and and sauce. So we kind of we kind of got that. Oh, maybe I don't know. All right. Kill the topic. It's not about discrimination. So we don't want to fuck up the algorithm now. We're not talking about discrimination. Just the debate was gravy and sauce and what you think about it. Great, down Nick. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Dominic, I saw you getting, I don't know, was that MRE show the other night? I think they're going at you a little bit, Dominic. I don't know. I don't know if they were going at you or what it was. Hold on, Tinder. I don't know. I tuned in and I tuned out, but beep, bop, this, that, the other thing. I don't know. I think they were going at you a little bit. But anyway, I think everybody's welcome everywhere. Gravy sauce, who cares? As long as it tastes good. That's exactly what I said, AOB. 100%. Let me see, where is the link? Invite. Let me see. Do I allow you not the name? It makes it tasty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mom, Rat Hunter has entered the building. Hello. How are you this morning? Everything working out? Oh, okay. I don't know, Dominic. I'm not following that much. So, while I watch Amari a little bit, I'll continue to watch Amari, of course. He's consistent in his ways. Yeah, they were breaking your balls a little bit. You do whatever you feel you gotta do. There's no right or wrong. Yep. You gotta do whatever works for you, you know? Again, what's up, Kujin? Yep. Sugo, ragu, no gravy, no sauce. I just asked the Googles about it. I just asked the Googles about it. MRE's on point, 100%. Yes. He speaks what he feels. He speaks what he says. He speaks what he sees. What more do you want from a content creator? You want that, right? Well, you got a lot of shit going on, I guess. I really took a back seat. I haven't been on this YouTube that much. I post a few shorts here and there, a few clips here and there, but I see Edwin's shows. Ralph was on for a little bit last night. I checked in. Dean, of course, I check in. You know, ALB, Todd Father, check into these shows, and that is it. I can't watch the continuous drama. I'm not backing anybody. I'm not vouching for anybody. Nobody has anybody's back. They don't even know your real name. Yeah, my argument was the other guys on the show who I okay, whatever works for you, Dominic. You do what you want to do. They were breaking your balls a little bit. What are you gonna do? Just be prepared for it. But don't be surprised when the one you were going at become friends with the one you're backing. You understand? Don't be surprised when you get egg in your face. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you obviously watch MREs too, because you were there. Yeah, you're good. Oh, last night I don't even know what was going on last night. Yeah, that's just it down next. So be careful because they'll be friends and you'll still be no name down neck Nork that they don't even know who it is. You know, they were like, "Oh, you're trying to get made or some shit like that, trying to get your buttoners." They were really. I can't get involved in that shit. All right, let me see. Yeah, you do what you got to do, cuz as long as you're comfortable in your YouTube space, arms. What's happening, my man? Salvatore, good morning. Everybody wish Salvatore a good morning. Salvatore is a big contributor to the show. He's a big backbone. He's in the background of the show. He doesn't comment, but he just keep Salvatore in your brain. He's one of my main men. He's a good guy. Salvatore is always in the background, watching, lurking, advising, keying people in. Swore an oath. Because I said I swore an oath. Oh my God. You'd rather be killed? What? That's why they were saying that to you. Okay. Wait. Let me read this again, Dominic. Let me get this straight. This is because I said I swore an oath to never go against Angel again. I'd rather be killed. Right. But silence is better. If I could give you an opinion. That's great. You'd rather be killed? All right. Whatever works for you, guys. Whatever works for you. Salvatore's a friend of mine. He's still living in the neighborhood. He's still in Newark, New Jersey, on the border of Bloomfield, and we talk at length every day. I didn't take my pills. Holy shit. Yeah, but all I'm saying, Don, that is you never know who becomes friends again. So you just gotta silence is golden, as Frankie Valli once said. Silencia, because as you can see, enemies become friends, and you know people that are that defensive get egg in their face. I just don't understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You probably will get egg in your face again. So that's it's okay as long as you're look, as long as you're confident and you're comfortable in the way you are. It's all good. Life at times for all of us haven't been easy. Ralph, what does that mean? We've all had many, many, many tragedies, issues. What is that? What does that mean? You haven't had some bad times? I haven't had some bad times. We all have had some bad times, sure. Well, Antonella, fantastic. Well, welcome in, Antonella. Nice to see you. As always, as like I say, your presence is a present. All right. Let me check something here. Hold on a minute, guys. I can't. Not really. Yeah. Yep. So there you go. Welcome, Antonella and Salvatore in the background. All right. I love the name. Thank you for coming in. Very nice to see you. All right. Let me see. Dingo wants to come up for a minute. So Salvatore, salute to you, Cugine. Great pictures yesterday, my man. No egg in the face of your stick. Yeah. After what you say. Yes, yes. As long as you have your principles from the beginning, you got it. Gianni Catalano. And down there, you do whatever works for you. Doesn't make no difference to me. Whatever you do, you do. GDM, hello. Secret Sal's in the background. Gerard, Gerard. Secret Sal. Where did Dean Do go? Dean Do, the link is there. Ubats, you asked for the link. Please do say good morning to Sal every morning. He is watching. Let me put this up, Citrullo. I got you. I got you. I got you down there. And we appreciate you. Your presence is a present. You have been here from the beginning, down there. I will say this, down there. Whatever happened in that whole other space, guess what? You were still here every morning. Like last night never happened. I don't mean literally last night. I mean since the beginning, being that you enjoy this space, you are one of the originals down neck Nork, and I appreciate that. We have great conversations about the neighborhood down there, and so between you, with you and I, whatever has happened in the other spaces, me or you. Remember they tried to break me on SoFlo show? Do you remember that? Remember, remember JC was going at me. SoFlo was respectful, but he was trying to break me. Even from back then, down there, we've still been good. We've been paisans for a long time because I don't get involved in any of that. Exactly. So a lot of you guys have been here from day one and still come in every day, no matter what's going on in another show, disrespected, aggravated, argued about. So before Thindu comes on, I got to show something. And Citrullo, you're gonna like this. Thindu, can I have a moment? Because I absolutely love this. This is my friend Tommy's father. Rest in peace. This is my dear friend Tommy's father. And he took his licking, man. He took his licking. So, Jackie D. All right, let me show this real quick. Dominic is his real name. Giacomo, but it's really Dominic, okay? That's why I don't go on. I hear you. Listen, down next, stay with your way. You're good. If they bother you, say Vatangul. I got my principles. This is how I roll. Like you just said, that's how I roll. I respect how you roll. All right? So let's check this out. This is a Tindu presentation of one of my dear friend's fathers.
Stool pigeons and informants are scoring heavily against the mob. But stand-up guys who've never talked can also make problems. When they slip into the fast lane and start snorting coke, it can mean big trouble. Giacomo Fat Jack D'Norcio is doing 30 years for his jaunt into the drug scene, but he holds fast to the traditional code of silence.
I'd rather be here doing my time than make any choice that the government ever gave me to tell on anybody in this world. I just wouldn't do it. I'd rather be here than on the street as one of them stool pigeons. Liars, what you're going to call them. They're not even stool pigeons, they're liars.
Jackie D'Norcio grew up in a tough section of Newark, New Jersey. His father was a hood who worked his way up in the mafia. He passed along some fatherly advice, but it didn't quite register.
I think my father gave me the best advice than anybody. He always told me, he who takes what isn't his, sooner or later winds up in prison. With that down.
D'Norcio, tabbed by the cons as their Jackie Gleason, is a flamboyant mix of the old and the new. He'd never rat, but he's part of the new generation of hoods whose swinging lifestyle has rocked the mob.
Well, I was 40 years old when I tried cocaine. And the only regrets I have was I had to start when I was 20. I remember I used to only nail one girl at a time. Now with that kind of drug, you could nail two at a time.
Once he tasted life in the fast lane, Jackie jettisoned the old neighborhood and headed for the nation's cocaine capital.
I went to Florida, and I seen what it was all about. And I seen the guys that made the money here were used to be waiters and shoe shine guys, as far as I was concerned. And I just didn't think nobody was entitled to as much as they was as I should have been. Like, there was suckers making money. And I just couldn't see that. So I took from them what I should have had.
With his own brand of logic, D'Norcio argues that he obeyed the mafia taboo against unauthorized drug dealing.
I never stole drugs. I stole drugs, and what I did was make money from the drugs that I stole, but it wasn't like actually I was a dealer or anything. Whatever I did when I stole drugs, it was certain guys that would come over, and that's what I did. If that's considered selling them, then I sold them.
Jackie had an accomplice, his cousin Joe Alonzo, a pal since childhood. But a rich mix of drugs and big bucks tore them apart. One night, a coked-up Alonzo came at his cousin with a small pistol.
Well, I was sleeping on my stomach, and then the first shot, he must have went for my head, but being all messed up with the drugs, he went a little lower, hit me in the jaw. I woke up, and I went back to sleep. Because I thought maybe I cracked my jaw in my sleep. And he hit me again in the back, but I still didn't know that I was shot because
Got to be careful because we can get a block on that. We can get a block on that. But Danger, that's absolutely incredible, incredible. Yeah. So he was a gentleman, a man's man, in a world that in that world. So let me see. Copy. Wait, did I copy that? Hold on a minute. Copy. Copy. Paste. Imagine getting shot and not knowing. Nick N, he was on that junk pretty heavy, man. Jackie passed away in, oh my God. Let's ask the Googles. Hold on. If Googles will tell us. When did Jackie D'Norcio pass away? I don't know. I don't know. I forget. He was out though. He was home. He was home. He came home. He was probably home for about 2 years. He was living right here, in Nutley, because his family's here. Everybody's here. He was living in Nutley, so he did the time. He didn't get out on compassionate release or anything, Gianni. He did the time. Yep. Son Tommy did a little time. He was anyway. Yep, he died at home. The only one that's not going to die at home from the area is probably Marty. Marty's probably the only one that's not going to die at home. Michael Perna died at home. Michael Tessetta is home. Pee Wee died at home. Philly died at home. Blackie died at home. Big John died at home. And the list goes on. Oh, really? He was a good guy, Johnny. Very, very, very unfortunate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. So there you go. That's the situation there, Yeah. So that's it. That's how things go. So people can debate and go back and forth about, what's right, what's wrong. So there's a debate there, Andy in Florida. Oh yeah, Andy in Florida. Yeah. Dominic Damiano. A lot of the guys died at home. Yeah, Cabert. No, Cabert didn't. Buddy did. Buddy Mr. Grasso died at home. Sonny died at home. Tommy App died at home. Cabert was the only one that didn't die at home. Cabert and Marty is in Trenton doing life. My man, what's up, Cogene?
What's going down?
Nothing, just enjoying a nice morning, have a little coffee with the crew, and that's about it. Shooting the shit.
I love that video of Jackie.
Oh, kills me, bro. It kills me.
That's one of my favorite right there. I love that guy. I had to put it back up. So,
And I got to tell you, his son Tommy has the exact same personality. He's the same exact boy. It's crazy.
oh, I bet.
It's like sitting It's like sitting with him. It's the craziest thing. He looks like him as he's aging. He's starting to look like him, and even his grandson has that same demeanor.
Right.
I know them all very well. So they just have that same way about them. And
Right.
that's a mysterious man. See, he got on the junk, so it was not junk. Back then, cocaine was just partying. They weren't junkies on the cocaine. They were partying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Different
And
time.
real fast, I want to say, where is he? Down neck. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Down there.
Don't let them know what's on your mind, down neck. Never. So, and Gianni, hang on a second. Let me go back to Gianni. I love you. Okay. You had Dean in the middle of a barroom brawl last night. Okay. Great stuff. Great. Oh, I just wanted to spit at Gianni a little bit a second here.
I never saw it. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Whew.
Should I go back and watch?
Yeah, absolutely. Sticks. Dean Doo's favorite advice. You might learn something, everybody. It don't cost anything by watching. That's how you learn.
I know, but as you can see, I've been going outside the box. Different people coming in. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm trying to get a little different people. As you can see, new people coming in all the time.
Right.
So,
Right.
that other lady I'm going to have on. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do different things, so I'm staying away from it. But
can't have it on in there.
But it's still, it's still something that obviously we're interested in.
Right.
Oh God, okay, Gianni, I got to take a look. All right, hopefully it's not taken down.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It wasn't crazy like that or anything. I mean,
all right.
Yeah, Gianni. I mean,
Was he
between. Yeah, he was. And you know what? Basically, I might as well, what we do. You know what we do best? We do our shows. We do our live. That's the only way Dean Duke could talk. I open my platform up to everybody. Come the fuck in. You got something to say. I don't type. I don't go in chats to express ourselves. So come to our live shows and you'll hear everything.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could tell people anymore.
Yeah.
Stiggy. I mean, so today let me see. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to do a little show on that. So.
Maybe do a pre-record.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I got to have my face in the screen talking to people,
Well, here's what I. Okay, so I'll tell you real quick. When you want to get your some of your point out, maybe 10 minutes of what you want to say without being distracted. This is what I did when I did that test run for the Italian American book.
Yeah.
All you got to do is hit comments and you go to full screen. Now you are live, but you don't see the comments. There's no distraction. Say your 10 minutes of what you really want to get out there and then hit comments and then you can chat about all of it.
Right. Well,
when you're live, hit comments, get your point out, and then go to comments, and everything comes back. That's how I did it. That's how I'm going to be doing that the book thing.
You know, well, the thing I noticed, Stiggs, and what I'm talking about, learning people and watching, I watched trolls take over a little bit, put a narrative about the moderators out there, and throw the content creator right into a frizzy.
Oh God.
That's what. Oh, Stiggs, let me tell you,
Oh my God.
don't listen to the fucking chat room. I can't. I almost, my blood pressure went right through my brain last night.
Unbelievable.
It's like being at the nightclub and somebody coming in and screaming like fire or, you know, bust, hide everything back in the days. It's like things you don't do, but you can't control it on the internet, in the chat room. You know what I mean? It's like,
Holy shit. That's crazy.
So, I mean, at one point, Gianni was trying to say something, and you know, everybody was just kicking him in the head. You know, and I'm like, I'm like, Dindu, what the fungu do you think what are you think you're gonna say here? Or, you know, and I ain't going on the panel at that time of night. But
okay. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. You can't stop learning on this internet, this YouTube. Wow.
Yes. Interesting.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but watch it.
Gianni is, you know, Gianni doesn't budge. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, Gianni did the right thing. I don't want to hear nothing.
All right, I'll take a look. I go by what you guys say.
You take a look, and then you could decide. You know, everybody has their own opinions. That's what this is for. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Gianni, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yep.
You see that comment?
See, that's the first thing they do. If they're one of them guys, you know, a content creator, yo, why are you blocking me? Yo, they're timing me out. Yo, they act as if they could walk in like nothing is happening. Again, I'm going to say it, like forgive and forget. It's like, oh my God, is this? Please, I was stuttering.
See how quick I got up to, see how quick you brought me up to date within a matter of 5 minutes?
That's all it takes. When you pay attention, you watch, you're not full of bullshit, you're not lying like we don't. That's what happens. You could explain a story in minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay? It took what then? It took 5-6 hours for them to, you know, to figure out what was going down. When it took Dean to about 2 seconds to see what was going down in the room.
Yep.
And again, of course, I'm a moderator. I'm doing my job. That's all. That's all.
And Gianni
was doing it to a core. Listen to me. 5 stars for Gianni.
Oh my God! But wait a minute. No, I don't want to talk about this stuff here, but hold on. Okay.
I know we don't. We're just recapping.
DARPA, great comment. I do the same. I am the same exact way. That's what I do.
Hang on. Let me get to comments.
Project DARPA, good comment. Okay, real quick. Did the other guy argue with Gianni, the sailor guy?
Yes. Okay. Not really. Nobody really went in on G. Like went in on him. You know, like a couple Gianni this and there again. The mods throwing mods under the bus. What? It was all that.
It's unbelievable, man.
You know, a certain mod unhiding a certain person, undoing. Wow.
Wow, that's really crazy, Dean.
Yeah, Stiggy. So that's all. Just, you know, why me, you, Gianni were in here, and Gianni was in the fold with me. Wow. We do what we do best. We recap. That's all.
Good. Thank you for the recap.
That's all.
Yeah. Wow. I'm taking my pills. So let me give me a minute.
Take your pills. Hello, everybody. And who the hell? And who the hell is Salvatore? Salvatore, you better get out in the battlefield. Dean's ordering you to the battlefield out here. Get out here.
Salvatore, you hearing that?
Salvatore, you better come and visit Tindu, okay? We'll keep you hidden. Don't worry. But you better get in the battlefield here with us.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Salvatore. Salvatore's probably like, Angora Kekista, who is this guy?
Oh my God, that's hysterical. He's my man.
Oh, I know. You know Tindu. And, with the eyeballs, I see everything. And who else? And Antonella. Welcome, Antonella. See, don't choke. You take your time. I got you. Project DARPA, my man.
He took the big pill and it didn't go down so well.
I know you sounded like my father when he used to take his pills. Okay? Dad, take your time with them pills.
Oh my God, hysterical. I got 2 more to take, but at least the good ones are in. We're good.
The good ones are in. That's the ones you take first, the good ones. Right now, I can't even. I did 75 ab rollers yesterday in a row. I can't even swallow, breathe, or move my stomach right now, okay?
Use the ab roller, cuz.
I love it, Stiggs. Oh, I'm going to make a video. I can't make a video because my stomach's too sore.
Wait. The ab roller that was on Must See TV or the infomercial?
Yeah, the little roller then you go forward. It's the ab.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I need you in red and white shorts and look like Richard Simmons and do a demonstration for Richard Simmons, and do the demonstration.
You know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to put
a white T-shirt. Okay.
I told everybody I was going to make a jump rope video, so I'll dress like Richard Simmons during my jump rope video for you. Okay.
Ralph, you were in the green room. Ralph said I left him in the green room for 15 minutes. What?
Me? He was in the green room. Ralph was in the green room for 15 minutes. Stiggs, pay attention. Will you?
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, watching the chat, and trying to get my pills in at the same time. You got a lot going on. You hit me over the head today. The Jackie video took me back, and
I know the Jackie video. I put up. I'm going to be putting up a couple more good ones, Stiggs. You're going to like. Because the Jersey Crew is my favorite. I'm going to do a video on Big John.
Beautiful.
Wait till you see what I put together for Big John, the bread man.
All right. Who is
that was one of my favorite movies.
Todd Father Salvatore is a guy lays low in the background. He's in the neighborhood, the old neighborhood, the old First Ward. He's there. He lives there still. He'll take pictures of where the social clubs were. He sent me pictures the other day of where Big John was walking in with the bread.
Oh, I could see Salvatore Stiggy, juice to this team to blow me out of the water today over here.
Yeah, he does it all the time. What's up, Ralph?
Oh, Todd Father's in the building. Arlene.
Listen,
look at Arlene with the wig.
I got a question for you because I'm trying to understand the logic here, and I probably am missing something. But we all don't favor drama on our shows, and we don't have drama on our shows. But why do you guys go into things? I don't know what show you're talking about, but it sounds to me like it was a drama-filled show that you went into last night. Was it?
Well, yeah, kind of.
So I don't go back, but that's where we came from. So
okay. I'm going to say this one more time. That's the only person. It's the only Angel Gotti's is the only show I go in.
Angels? Oh, it was Angel's show?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. And right now we got, there's a little things going on. I just wanted to watch. So I've been with her since day one. I've been with her and MRE since day one. And Tindu is following. What do you want to call it?
Yeah.
My soap opera? I mean,
that's why I get the gist of it from you guys, because I've been there from day. This is a 2-year thing going on right now.
Tindu ain't going nowhere. I tell Tindu don't go nowhere. Tindu stays right here in our spot.
It's coming into a different. It's coming into a whole different way that we weren't expecting. That's all.
Right.
And a lot of heated people on maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 sides right now. I guess you can say it's not 1 or 2 sides. It's like 4 sides. Right
to answer that too, Ralph, do you ever hear any other content creators come out of our mouths? No,
No, not at all.
it's
No.
only them two people, right? It's them two people that we've grown here with. And I'm going to say it again. Those people brought Dindu back to life. Those two people coming on YouTube. They brought me back to life, just like Tommy did.
There's
And
no
you,
us
Ralph.
without them, right? There's no us
I
without
just
them.
said this. I didn't listen to Sinatra for 8 years before you, Ralph and Tommy. I mean, you guys.
Wait, I've been listening to Sinatra longer than you.
So there would be no
you're
panel right now. if it
You're
wasn't
80
for
years
them.
old. What do you expect?
The point
90.
is, there would be no panel right
90.
here if it wasn't for them kicking us off. Getting
Listen,
us started. Right.
I think
That's all.
Angel's a sweetheart. I really like her, and that poor
Well,
girl.
we like to help. I mean, you like to help the people that you started with, especially the ones you care about and everything. You try in your power on this stupid internet to try to help people too, So,
Okay, hold on a minute. Royalty has entered the panel. Gerard, how are you, sir?
Hey, how are you guys?
hello, sir, Gerard.
Yeah,
How are
don't worry about that show, Stiggs. I wouldn't watch it.
Okay, Gerard, all right.
No,
I'll be honest with you. There's no good came out of that show last night, and I actually left. I just it was tiresome.
yes.
It really wore me out mentally, and I did not have a good feeling about it overall. And I can't put my finger on it, but something's hinky about the whole deal. I just not feel right in there last night. It was really a bitter place to be. So, no disrespect to Angel. I love her. She's my lady. But I don't know what the hell's going on.
I know.
So my suggestion is just let it go, and maybe something will change down the road. But to try and fix it or to try and make it more, like it used to be, and other things, I don't know what's going on. And I'm not in the loop.
That's what I like about this group. This is us, the reality. We wake up. This is what YouTube's for.
Yeah.
We're in Tommy's social club. What the fungal do you do in a social club, folks? You talk. I got it. Listen, the boss just summoned me. I gotta go. See how fast reality kicks in here, folks? The boss just said we gotta go, and I gotta go. So I love you all. I'm sorry I gotta cut out like the okay. But when the boss talks, I gotta listen. I'm sorry. Love you. Bye.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Have a good 4th of July, everybody.
That's it, because you got to keep real life in check, and that's all you got to do. You can't get so consumed. You know what I mean, Gerard? You got to, Gerard. We go into things that make us feel good. That's the whole idea of this whole YouTube space. The one that I created, really, the YouTube space that I created. I just wanted my people to have a space away from any nonsense and just shoot the shit. Like I said, there's many people in here that are in different genres, different chats, and when they come here, I don't care. They come here, we chill, we hang out, we talk about real life shit, and we move along. We got a good core group of people here that are in all different types of shows, and that's okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
And the last thing anyone wants to see is the behind the scenes, whatever the hell's going on, aired in public, and then, people whom you like, being discombobulated. That means like confused or angry over things, and I just don't like it. I just don't like. I don't like it when friends fight. I don't like it when things change, and
the way I look at it is,
what are they trying to? What should I do? Take a side? No. It's got me all confused.
So you just back away and go about your business, right?
I have to.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know what
exactly my
else to
point.
do.
So you want to leave a show or a space, and just like a TV show, you want to leave it, or anything, a concert, you want to leave it feeling good. So the
Yeah,
YouTube space should be a place where you have an enjoyable experience. Now, people might say this type of stuff is boring. What are these guys doing? They're just shooting the shit, talking about nothing. But to me, when we shut our shows down, we go about our business with a nice experience. Very unusual for us to have a confrontation in here. Basically, never.
yeah.
So that's the way I
I mean,
approach it. I want to come in here,
the
have
whole
my
thing
coffee,
felt
and leave.
scripted, Tommy. It felt
Yeah.
scripted. It's like, okay, this happens, and then these people are going to come in, and
Well, that's
it was
unfortunate
really
because
bizarre. And people, you know, we have the we push back
yeah,
friends,
yeah,
and then we have those other people.
yeah,
And the only thing I can root myself in above and beyond everything else is the we push back, because that is what brought me uh, out of that part that um, I was initially involved in.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And talking and communicating with Dominic, he helped me see some things that, how should I say it? When you come in here, like in general public,
Yeah.
the first thing the general public sees is guys like, Sammy Gravano, because
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
all over the internet. And you start listening to him,
Yeah.
and then I started listening to, people who were associated with him by name.
Right.
And then I realized these guys are all liars.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
You know,
They
and,
embellish. They embellish. Right.
I don't lie, cheat, or steal for personal gain.
Well, that's a business. Well, listen, they're criminals. Just because they went into witness protection doesn't make them a reformed criminal. The criminal mind does not ever change. The criminal
Yeah,
mind is always still there, looking for that move, looking for that hustle. So they're embellishing. They're speaking some reality. Some of it's reality based, but they're embellishing. The criminal mind does not get changed when they decide to cooperate. But deciding to cooperate is just another criminal move. That's all it is. It's just being a better criminal. It's
right.
interesting. When you look at it
Right.
that way, you think about it.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Well, Gerard, I have a little criminal background in the past, so I use that criminal mentality in everyday life. Not to be a shyster, not to scam anybody, but to
Right.
benefit the positive aspects of my life. I apply that criminal mind mentality, and it seems to work for me. You follow me?
Yeah, I kind of follow. Are you saying you apply a
I
criminal mind to your
I,
life right now?
I apply some of the ways that you maneuver through the criminal world into my everyday life, and that had led me to success in the legitimate world.
Oh, sure. I see that because um, you're operating at a higher level of intensity than the average human who is like, asleep at the switch. To be honest with you, and it's sort of like, you know myself, I guess, selling cars, right? I
Yeah,
learned I learned that everybody who comes into the dealership has to lie, and
yeah,
you learn to live in that environment. And then, I mean, over time you learn to accept the word no, and
true,
but
true.
no doesn't necessarily mean no. No sometimes
Right,
means yes.
right. You got it. You know exactly what I mean. Yes, perfect.
Uh,
So that's
you know, you know, um, there's too many people in this world, uh, and I go in there to hear good stuff, and I do believe I like stories. I like
yeah,
uh, I like personalities,
yep.
but you know what? Uh, I don't like control. And I don't like the idea that, well, this is just my viewpoint. I'm taking control,
Hmm.
and the rest of you guys go screw yourself.
Yeah, I get it. Yes.
And let me show you why I should be in control. I don't buy those people. I don't associate with those kind of people,
I love it.
and they're kind of downers
Yeah.
because, well, that's the people that I just described. When I first
Yeah.
came into this so-called genre, and then
Right.
found the Stig Social Club.
Yeah, we all
Uh,
found each other from a disastrous genre. We all found each other and created our own space over here.
yeah, from a real cluster of
Yeah. Yes.
maniacs, we have found uh, some friendship.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
and yeah, okay, you want to be high powered, go be high powered. Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to have friends or do something friendly on the internet and YouTube, then
Yeah.
take that route.
Yes. And
Uh,
Gerard, as you're on the screen, this little channel here with nothing to talk about has just hit 1,400 subscribers.
yeah,
See that?
yeah.
Out of nowhere, we have 1,400 followers right now.
Yeah,
Just hit it right now as you were on.
well,
Beautiful.
that's good.
Yep.
Uh,
Wow.
there's people who, you know, um,
Yeah. People are gravitating.
who are interested in your little program,
Yeah.
and you know, I,
It's a mix of everything: reality, fun, laugh, cry. We do everything here.
yeah, right, right.
Right?
So I guess when it's all said and done, uh,
Yeah.
uh, mission statements uh, are important.
Yes.
A mission statement like JTP's,
Oh yeah.
a
Incredible.
little niche thing about justice that extends throughout the United States, and to me is fundamentally important
It is
as a
very.
citizen, right? And
Yep.
it's all of us.
Yes.
And then there's YouTube for entertainment,
Yeah.
to learn stuff, to have a few wisecracks.
Well,
Uh,
yeah. That's great. You
but
know
you
what
know
it
what?
is?
I'm not going to sit here and listen to people, scheme and expose and prove themselves to be,
Yes.
uh, you know what I mean.
I.
Proves themselves to say things like, "Well, I only have a few friends on here, and I can count them with my finger." I don't care. To me, that's extremely selfish, and that's too bad for you.
Yes.
Because I'm
Godfather.
too
Good.
old for it.
Hold on, Gerard. Godfather. That's a very good question. Think of everything that's happened in the last 2 years. Wonder what the next 2 years will bring. Here's my observation on that. Now, I
What
don't.
does
I
that
like
mean?
Todd Father just said that. Think of what everything that's happened in the last 2 years. Wonder what the next 2 years will bring. Here's my thought on that, real quick. And sometimes I go back to analytics. Sometimes I don't. I do find it very interesting. Look at the rate of growth, Todd Father, and see what it is. Now I'm at 14 months, which means I'm gaining 100 subs every month, right? If approximately. I've been doing this type of vibe about 14, 15 months. So I'm gaining 100 subs a month. Take that 2 years ahead. Now look at some of the drama channels, Todd Father. I'm not going to go look at their analytics because I don't care that much. But see if they're gaining 100 subs a month, which means that they are very desirable to people outside of this space that they are in. Because you're going to get stuck in a rut if you're in a certain space, and that's going to be it. You're going to cap out. You're going to cap out. You're going to cap out if you're in a specific way. Me being general, I'm seeing 100 subs a month growth. So, Todd Father, that's a great question. It's going to be very interesting to see 12 or 24 months down the road where all of these shows go. Very, very good. That's a very good comment, Todd Father. Excellent comment. It's interesting, Gerard, to see,
Yeah. Well, here's another way of looking at it, right, Tom? Let's say I always I get this advice from my older friends, and I've been passing it on to my sons, my kids, my other friends. I said, "Tell me what bothered you last week," and obviously something bothered me. Something happened that caused me unrest. Something might have, made me angry for a minute or two, or I was worried about something that needed to be taken care of. And I would say, well, what was that last week? Or what was it 2 weeks ago? Or what was a year ago? And for the life of me, I can't remember. That's my point. My point is that what happened, like this show last night, in 2 weeks from now, am I going to remember it? Or in 2 weeks from now, am I going to remember what happened exactly or anything like that? Absolutely not.
No, you won't.
Because it's not important.
Interesting. But then something like us, the things that we speak about, we're going to remember. We're going to remember speaking about the 79 Lincoln. We're going to remember talking about the garden growing. We're going to talk about hearing the birds chirping in the back. We're going to remember these things because they are enhancing life.
Exactly. Exactly. We're going to remember the 74 bus that you always talked. I'll remember that the rest of my life. I will remember you walking down.
Yeah.
What the hell is that avenue? You're Franklin Avenue. Yeah. In your robe. Okay. I'll remember the swimming pool. I'll remember the flags. I'll remember the silly stoop that you live on. Yeah. I'll remember all that stuff.
It's interesting. See,
but I can't remember. I can't remember the other stuff that, the arguments and the fights and the who's who and what's what. I don't remember that stuff.
Interesting. Real life stuff.
I can remember Gianni going to Sicily all the time.
Yeah. Twice a year.
August. Ralph's Voice, ALV's wine.
Yeah.
And Todd Father's crazy show in the morning.
Big Bones. Who can get the rubber duck out of their head? Big Bones.
Yeah.
The rubber duck.
I can remember Teresa's son, Ryan. Yeah. I can remember her going to Arizona and stuff like that, or wherever she goes, Florida, for the spring training.
Gianni, you go twice a year, right? Gianni goes twice a year. We know that, right? Teresa, I'm going to remember yesterday Teresa's post of Ryan on the big screen on the jumbotron yesterday as the starting pitcher. So I'm going to remember that as a positive. Yeah. Wow.
Dan lives in
it's forever.
Eastern Australia, and he lives he has no snakes in his garden.
And what is he? And we know what he's working on, and we know it's taking him so long. It's that car, right? So
he's on that car that is costing him an arm and a leg, but he's trying to fix it.
Yep.
And Stiggs has now the red Cadillac, and I got the telescopes.
I know.
You're
going to remember me calling it a microscope. This is funny, real life stuff.
Yeah, stethoscope.
A stethoscope, yeah. Right? So that's what we do here, which I love it. I'm not changing it for anything. Like I said, I'll dip into it. It's where we come from. I'll get up to date here and there, and then I move along. And just going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And you're a big part of the show, Gerard. So I do appreciate you. Every text you send, every comment you make. There's some people that are really a positive part to the growth. Now, positivity from your listeners actually fuels the growth. It's not cash apps. It's not super. It's not any of that shit. It is the interaction of the people in your community that give us the fire to come back on. It's very interesting. People feed off positive comments. You can't. When Mike F leaves a comment, you've seen his comments. He goes
Oh
at
yeah.
he goes at length. Salvatore is going to send me pictures after this show. There are people that fuel this fire in a positive way, and
Oh yeah.
that's everybody here is a big part of that. You continue. I hear the birds chirping in the background right now. That's something that I'm absorbing right now. That I'm grateful for this life that we have, the world that we are in. I'm hearing those birds chirp. That morning when Teresa came on and the birds were chirping in the background, there was nothing like it. The one time Chuck came on for a little bit, there was nothing like it. So
Oh, can you hear the birds right now?
absolutely, and I love it.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I
Love
got
it.
they're in the bushes right to the right of me,
Yep.
about 5 feet,
Yep.
and I've got the doves. They come, and I got all kinds of birds because this is the woods.
I love it. I love it. I'm not a fan of woods, but I love the sound of the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drop on down. Okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. You are a big part of the show. I thank you for stopping by, Gerard.
Thank you.
All
See ya.
right. Later. Yeah. There you have it. There you have it. The famous Gerard has stopped by, and his little bit of we just talk basic stuff here, guys. I'm not changing the world. I'm not breaking any records. I'm just doing what I do, what I know how to do from the first day I pushed live. And I probably said this 1,000 times. Some of you might be sick of hearing it, but I got to keep saying it. We're here, and I'm grateful for all of you guys. Like I said today, it looks like I just hit 14. Now listen, 1,400. I hit 1,400. That's 100 subs a month. And I go over the analytics sometimes. So right now I'm going to check one more analytic while you're here, because that's what I like to do. Now let's check it out. Let's see what we got here right now. Where is my YouTube studio? I'm not sure if you guys can still hear me, but I want to see something here. And I don't know how to do it. Channel analytics. You just hit 1,400 subscribers, plus 59 in the last 20 something days. Go to channel analytics. Now, I have not done this in a while, and I like to do it when you're here. So let's see what we got here. Lifetime. And, well, I will tell you, we are almost at 500,000 views and 1,400 subscribers. Yep, I remember sitting in the dark room with the phone in my hands, listening to Tommy Going Bots with the full strength Kawfee. It's burnt into my memory. Don Mickey, you are hysterical. You are hysterical. All right, so everybody knows it's 4th of July. I think everybody knows it's 4th of July, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Right? Let me take this banner off now. This doesn't need to be here. So I had some new people coming in. We hit that glorious number of 1,400 on the 4th of July, 2023. And here's my video from last night. I don't know. Is it only me that has these days all fucked up? Is it only me? Today's July what? July 3rd, Monday. I'm posting videos, making things on YouTube, saying it's Saturday night. When they do this, it fucks me all up. I have no idea what day it is. July 3rd, 2023, Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is July 4th. Independence Day. I don't know. I'm all fucked up today. Is it only me? Hey, Facebook. Instead of typing, use your face. It's Facebook. Facebook, Facebook. Hide your fucking faces, robots. So it can't be only me that has my days all screwed up. It cannot be only me. I have no idea what day it is. So, guys, that is it. I'm banging out. God bless America. Make it an enjoyable day. I got to finish taking my pills. I ran out of water. I got to take my pills. And I'm going to see a few friends later. We celebrate America today. So I'll see a few of my friends. I'll be bouncing around a little bit. Eventually, I'll end up in the pool and chilling out, listening to some good music, and that'll be it. So, yep. Happy 4th. Yes, happy 4th. Nice legs, Arlene says. And Gina, I saw your comment last night on my Facebook. Gina said you have shorts on. Shorts are not acceptable, but I just came out of the pool. You caught me with shorts on. That's not okay. I don't wear shorts. Nice legs. Oh my God, you're hysterical. You guys are nuts. DARPA, I appreciate those comments before. So yeah, all of you guys, really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate each and every one of you. We've been through some crazy times, but fun times, sad times, happy times. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. God has blessed me with your presence. Like I always say, your presence is a present. Yes, I don't wear shorts either, but I just came out of the pool and I was settling in. So yes, I had shorts on. All right. Well, thank you guys. Like I said, we hit 1,400 today. And that might go up and down by 5, 4, 6, 3, 10, 1. I don't know. I'm predicting maybe within a week or so we'll hit 500,000 views. We'll hit 500,000. I'm pretty sure. We're at 490, I think, right now. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Gina, you too. Thank you all for stopping by. Have yourselves a blessed 4th of July, 2023. Tommy Stiggs checking out.